Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to be going through the top teams for the Dauntless squad of GERVAN Ravaged. There's going to be RNG in the teams today, and also the team is very reliant on having Contess. However, we're going to show you all of the different options. Now, even if you have one copy of Contess, you should be running a Contest team. That is important. And so even though you do see a fully free-to-play team, which I'm going to show you first, basically no one should be running this team unless you have no copies of Contest, and you're basically forced to do it. But anyway, this is a pretty bad score, 20.6 trillion from the fully free-to-play team squad. But you're gonna have to make do with that if you don't have Baelran or a Contess, and not even a single copy of Contess. So this is Citron up front, in front of the Smokey. You have Corden on the right side, Mikola behind the Mauler Phantomal, and you have Galahad in the back right with the resonating spell. The charm lineup is gonna be Blast on a Galahad, Arcane onto Mikola, recovering on the Smokey, Blast on a Corden, and then your Butcher Charms onto Citrana. Team number 2 is going to be an Odie Nazwick combo team with Kruger. And actually, yeah, Odie's doing pretty decently. So you're going to want to have the Gale Charms onto Odie, the Arcane Charms onto Nazwick, and the Mystic Charms onto Kruger were doing the best for me personally. So that is what I'll be recommending. Now, when it comes to Nazwick, he can potentially work at low copies, 1 copy and things like that. Or you can just potentially try replacing him for another hero, another Mauler hero. Basically, a lot of things will work. But 1 copy of Nazwick should be fine as well. Okay, so there we have this team. Okay, now, next up, we're going to show you a solo Baelran team, but again, even if you have 1 copy of Contest, you should be running a different team. But this is if you have 0 copies Contest, you have a built-up Baelran, you can run this team, hit 35 trillion, which is a decent score. Baelran in front of Smokey, Corden to the right of Baelran, Mauler Phantomal buffing up Baelran, Mikola behind the Mauler Phantomal, Resonating Spell, Galahad in the back right. You're going to have Blast Charms onto Galahad, Arcane onto Mikola, Recovering on the Smokey, Blast Charms onto Corden, and Insight Charms onto Baelran. Moving on to team number 2, again, it is going to be this Kruger and Nazwick Odie combo. It can work at low copy of Nazwick if needed. Or you can just try replacing Nazwick for some other Mauler hero. Sometimes people run Coco, like you can have Coco giving her charms to Kruger, Mauler Phantomal buffing up Kruger. Like that could be one thing to try. This is with the Arcane Wall spell. Yes, this is important. This is the artifact to be using on the team number 2. Again, Charms, Gale onto Odie, Arcane Nazwick, and Mystic onto Kruger. So there we have those teams. Now, if you want to go for a solo Contest team, which you can do it even if you have a 1 copy Contest, you don't have Baelran, you can run this team. This is going to be the solo Contest team. Smokey in front of Mikola, Mikola in front of Coco. You have Galahad in front of Contest, and Mauler Phantomal in the back right, buffing up Galahad. This is with the Resonating Spell. You'll have Arcane Charms onto Contess. Coco Charms don't probably matter. Recovering, or you can Sturdy, sorry, or you can go for Arcane or try that. Blast Charms onto Galahad, Arcane onto Mikola, and Recovering onto Smokey. So there we have the solo Contest team 1. Then that is gonna leave your basically Corden available for team 2, and then you'll want to run definitely Corden here in front of Mauler Phantomal, Kruger to the right, and then Nazwick to the left. Now you can try Nazwick at 1 copy, but if needed, you can replace Nazwick for some other Mauler hero. You can try with what you have. Honestly, it won't make much of a difference. Like it'll just come down to your Corden and Kruger actually dealing most of the damage. Okay, Arcane Wall spell for this team. Now, the final team we have to show you is the top team of today. This is the one that I got 48.3 trillion damage with. It is going to be RNG related. Team number 1 has a high amount of RNG, and you can run this team even at 1 copy of Contest. So if you have Baelran built, you have 1 copy of Contest, it's better for you to just run this team. And that would be good for you. So Baelran in front of Smokey, Mikola on the right side of Baelran, Mauler Phantomal buffing up Baelran, Contest behind the Smokey, and Galahad in the back right. You're going to have Resonating Spell, and the charm lineup is going to be Blast Charms onto Galahad, Arcane onto Contest, Recovering onto Smokey, Arcane onto Mikola, and Insight onto Baelran. This is team number 1. There's RNG in it. It can swing from anywhere up to 6 trillion damage RNG swings. So you'll have to do 5, 10 runs, maybe even more than that to cap out your score. Team number 2, this is going to be the best team number 2 currently available. It is a Corden, Nazwick, Kruger combo. Corden in front of Mauler Phantomal, Kruger to the right of Corden, Nazwick to the left of Corden. You can run Nazwick at 1 copy. Otherwise, you can replace him option for some other Mauler hero. If you're running in the Corden comp, ideally you would have a melee Mauler hero to be joining the team here, maybe even physical damage dealer, because that will benefit from Kruger debuffs and also the hunting circle of Corden. But that's all I can say. Arcane Wildspell. And that is going to be it for the teams to be running today, guys. Pretty simple overall. If you have one copy of Contess, use one of the Contest teams. If you have Baelran built, use the overall top team. Otherwise, if you don't have Contest at all, you'll have to use the solo Baelran team we showed. And if you have one copy of Contest, you can even use the Contest solo Contest team. And that is it for today. Because if you don't have any Contest, you don't have any Baelran, the completely free to play Mauler set without either of them is not great. Honestly, unfortunately, this is always just the case when it comes to the Mauler Ravaged run. There's a big gap. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully it's helpful. If there's any other team working for you or even charm lineup, you can feel free to share that in the comment section. That is always much appreciated and can help others out. Thank you guys all so much for watching. That's going to be it for this video. And if you think about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Firelight store. This is the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus dragon crystals on your purchase. My affiliate link is in the description of this video in a pinned comment, and you can actually bookmark this link in your browser, and whenever you're planning to make a purchase, just return to the bookmark link and make your purchase. It will support me and be greatly appreciated. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.